Students, today I am going to start question number 5 from exercise 12.1. We are given 5 raised to power m divided by 5 raised to power minus 3 is equal to 5 raised to power 5. On left side, we will use law of exponent. A raised to power m divided by a raised to power n is equal to a raised to power m minus n. So on left side, I will use this law of exponent. So it will become 5 raised to power m minus 3 is equal to 5 raised to power 5. Right side will remain the same. So m minus 3 will become 5 raised to power m plus 3, because outside the bracket we have negative sign, so sign inside the bracket will change. Now at this step you can see at right side and at left side and right side we have same base, that is 5. If we have same base in an equation on both the sides, then the powers can be equated or powers can be written in the equation form. So we will write base is same on both sides, so powers can be equated. Equated means it can be written in the form of equation. So we will write m plus 3 is equal to 5. Transposing 3 to other side, we get 5 minus 3. M is equal to 5 minus 3. So m is equal to 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. So we get a value of m is equal to 2, which we were to find in this question. Now question number 6, part 1. We have to find the value of the given terms with the help of laws of exponents. So we are given 1 by 3 raised to power minus 1 minus 1 by 4 raised to power minus 1, and outside the bracket we have exponent minus 1. First of all, we will use here law of exponent, that is a raised to power minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to power m. So the terms inside the bracket will become 3 by 1 raised to power 1 minus 4 by 1 raised to power 1. Now outside the bracket we have exponent minus 1. So the terms inside the bracket will become 3 by 1 raised to power 1 is 3 and 4 by 1 raised to power 1 is 4. So raised to power minus 1 outside the bracket. So 3 minus 1 is 3 minus 4 is minus 1. Now we got minus 1 raised to power minus 1. Now again at this step we are using a raised to power minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to power m. So this will become 1 upon minus 1, and it can be written as minus 1 because we use the negative sign with the numerator only. So we got our answer as minus 1. Now second part of this question, we have 5 by 8 raised to power minus 7 into 8 by 5 raised to power minus 4. Now in both the terms exponents are negative, so we are using here a raised to power minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to power m. Now these terms will become 5 by 8 raised to power minus 7 will become 8 by 5 raised to power 7, and 8 by 5 raised to power minus 4 will become 5 by 8 raised to power 4. Now at this step we will use law of exponent, that is a upon b raised to power m is equal to a to the power m upon b to the power m. We will separate the powers in denominator and numerator. So it will become 8 to the power 7, 5 to the power 7 to 5 to the power 4 and 8 to the power 4. Now here we have two terms with the same base. One is in numerator 8 to the power 7 and one is in denominator 8 raised to power 4. So Here we are using law of exponent, that is a raised to power m divided by a raised to power n is equal to a raised to power m minus n. So we can write it as 8 raised to power 7 minus 4 into 5 raised to power 4 minus 7. So it will become 8 raised to power 3 into 5 raised to power minus 3. Now 8 raised to power 3 into 5 raised to power minus 3 will be written as 8 raised to power 3, and 5 raised to power minus 3 will be written as 5 raised to power 3 in denominator. So we got 8 into 8 into 8 in numerator and 5 into 5 in denominator. On multiplying, 8 into 8 into 8 will become 512, and 5 multiplied 3 times will give us 125. So our answer is 512 upon 125. Now moving to question number 7. Here we have to also evaluate. First part of question number 7 is 25 into t raised to power minus 4 upon 5 raised to power minus 3 into 10 into t raised to power minus 8, and t is not equal to 0 because base cannot be 0. Here in this question we have variable t with exponents. So first of all we will convert this 25 in numerator as 5 raised to power 2, because 5 into 5 is 25, so 25 can be written in powers of 5. Now we have t raised to power minus 4 means the term containing variable t in numerator as well as in denominator. So we are using here a raised to power m divided by a raised to power n is equal to a raised to power m minus n. So we can write the terms containing t as t raised to power minus 4 minus 8. Now in denominator we have first term 5 raised to power minus 3 into 10. Now 10 can be written as 5 into 2. So the terms, we have two terms with the same base 5 in the denominator. So when we will multiply them, the powers get added. So in the numerator we have 5 to the power 2 into t minus 4 plus 8, and in denominator we have 5 minus 3 plus 1. Here we are using a to the power m into a to the power n is equal to a m plus n. Now in numerator we have 5 raised to power 2 into t minus 4 plus 8 will become 4. So we got 5 raised to power 2 into t raised to power 4 in numerator, and in denominator we got 5 raised to power minus 3 plus 1 will become minus 2 into 2. Now the term containing base 5 will be the term containing base 5 will be written as with the because in numerator also we have one term with same base 5, so both the terms will be written as 5 raised to power 2 minus 2. At this step we have used law of exponent, that is a raised to power m divided by a raised to power n is equal to a raised to power m minus n. So 5 raised to power 2 minus 2 into t raised to power 4 divided by 2. In denominator we have now one term only, that is 2. So 2 minus 2 will become 2 plus 2 into t raised to power 4 by 2. Now it will become 5 raised to power 4 into t raised to power 4 by 2. Now 5 raised to power 4 means 5 multiplied 4 times will give us 625. Then t raised to power 4 divided by 2. So we got our answer 625 by 2 into t raised to power 4. Now second part of question number 7 is 3 raised to power minus 5 into 10 raised to power minus 5 into 125 upon 5 raised to power minus 7 into 6 raised to power minus 5. At first step, we will convert the given terms in form of exponents. In numerator, we have 10 raised to power minus 5. Now 10 can be written as 2 into 5 raised to power minus 5, and 125 can be written as 5 raised to power 3. And in denominator, 6 can be written as 2 into 3 raised to power minus 5. Just I have written the prime factors of given numbers. 10 in the numerator is converted into 2 into 5. 6 in the denominator is converted into 2 into 3. And 125 can be written as 5 to the power 3. Because 5 multiplied 3 times give us 125. Now at this step, we are using the law of exponent, that is a into b raised to power m is equal to a to the power m into b to the power m in both numerator and denominator. So 2 into 5 raised to power minus 5 will be separately written as 2 raised to power minus 5 into 5 raised to power minus 5, and other terms will be written as it is. In denominator, 5 raised to power minus 7 will be written as it is, but 2 into 3 to the power minus 5 will be separately written as 2 to the power minus 5 into 3 to the power minus 5. Now we will combine all the terms containing the same base by using law of exponent, that is a raised to power m divided by a raised to power n is equal to a raised to power m minus n. So in numerator we have 3 raised to power minus 5, and in denominator also we have 3 raised to power minus 5. They will be written as 3 raised to power minus 5 minus 5. Similarly, 2 raised to power minus 5 in numerator and 2 raised to power minus 5 in denominator will be written as 2 raised to power minus 5 minus 5. Now 5 raised to power, we will we have two terms containing 5 in numerator and one term containing 5 in the denominator. So first of all, we will combine these two terms in numerator, 5 raised to power minus 5 into 5 raised to power 3. So combinedly it will be written as 5 raised to power minus 5 plus 3. Now we are left with only one term in the denominator, that is 5 raised to power minus 7. So first term 3 raised to power minus 5 minus 5 will become 3 raised to power minus 5 plus 5 into 2 raised to power minus 5 plus 5 into 5 minus 5 plus 3 will become minus 2. Now at this step, the term containing base 5 in the denominator will be written as 5 raised to power minus 2 minus 7. Now minus 5 plus 5 will become 0. So we will write it as 3 raised to power 0, 2 raised to power 0, because minus 5 plus 5 will become 0. And the term containing base 5 will be written as 5 minus 2 minus 7 will become plus 7. So 3 raised to power 0 is 1, 2 raised to power 0 is also 1, and 5 raised to power minus 2 plus 7 is 5 raised to power 5. Now here we are using law of exponent, a raised to power 0 is equal to 1. Now so we are left with only one term, that is 5 raised to power 5. So with this part, our exercise 12.1 is completed. We will start the next exercise in the next video.